two tables from my book and to Bible code and to darkness. And as I mentioned already a few times that the tables there were done with Professor Malik from Glazerson University in New York, Professor Rips from Jerusalem University in Jerusalem, and with Dr. who is really quite a lot involved in my work because he did these tables, Dr. Rosenberg. So those two ones, it's really Mrs. Sulman, Kim Sulman, who normally explains each table, what it means statistically. So she says the following on these tables. So she says these two tables could demonstrate that the Torah cause allow one to strengthen their faith in God, to join which one therefore merits the coming of Messiah, son of David. So there's a lot, Rabbi, the Gloria speaks about it. But those are the two tables which I think one of the strongest from all in teaching and telling us what are codes and how they're connected with faith, with the Emunah, and so on. So let us start with the lower one. The lower one, which is very significant, as you will see, as a condition of the scientific analysis, which is minimal, good meetings, and so on. So what you have in this table? So the first thing you have the names of those scientists who really started the research of the code, which was Doron. You can see Doron coming here. And definitely Rips, who comes here also. Here you can see it, yeah. Very small skip of Rips. Smallest in the Old Torah. Rips Elia, unbelievable. Then you have the year when Professor Rips and Doron started the research, which is 5736, 1976, and this was research when it was distributed in the year, freely from the years, from 577, 56, and afterwards. Then, what more you have here? So, Doron and Rips, a small skip, and Matityahu comes here, also was involved in doing it. Then you have Richard Shaw, who was this one from documentary that we did, Pinlight. So he comes here, you have Pinlight here, and also Richard. Then you have faith, because it's the purpose of the cause. And even it's from heaven, you know. We believe it's from heaven, and it comes to strengthen our faith in the Torah, in the written Torah. As the great Rabbi said, Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, and Rabbi Fisher, Rabbi Halberstam. And here you have another table, basically the same idea, but in different way a little bit. You can see here the word skip, even. You have Rips, Elia, what we saw before, the ear, and then the most important is Messianic code, Sofen Mashiach, as we said. And here you have Doron, as we saw, but the most important is that this is really the code of Messiah. It is written that in future a new doctrine will come, revealed to the world, and this is really the doctrine of the codes, Gematria, and so on, as the people of the Vilna Gaon explains. So here is the interesting verse, as we said, it comes to strengthen our faith in the Torah from heaven, yeah. And amazingly, the appearances of minimal of reefs, which already gives lots of power to this table. We have the skip here, the lug, which is the letter skip, and also the Ron comes quite small skip with Messianic code-based meetings, so all the condition for scientific Bible code tables. So as I said, all this really are in my book. Yeah, and today's end of days in Bible code, the book which will prepare you for the coming of Messiah, Matityahu Glazerson. We said the idea of is that, as you say in those tables, there's a main idea of the course is to strengthen our faith in the Torah. As you can see, very high statistics, the appearances of all this, and there are many more definitely in the book. You can see there, all of them really were done by professors, scientists, whether Professor Reeves or Alick, Dr. Rothenberg. So, very important really, the time that we are living now, we have to strengthen our faith in the Torah and God, because it is a condition for Messiah, and we need very much Messiah now. So interesting and important tables for our time.